Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of Magic Duels. So for today's episode, it will be the final game with the revised elf deck. So I'm having a ton of fun with this deck. I really do like the elves in this format. They're just fun. I know they're probably overpowered, but hell, I don't care. I like playing with the elves. So, ooh, that's perfect one drop. So we've got the Thornbow Archer, got the potential Reeve Soul turn 2, we've got Jagged Scar turn 3. And then providing we've drawn into a mana by then, we've got Lyssalana Huntmaster turn 4 and 5 most likely. It's pretty nice. Looks like we're probably playing a Renown deck, I would assume, as we've got green-white. There we go, there's our 4th mana. That's exactly what we need. So we're on the game, on the ball here. What am I about on the game? That makes no sense. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, so we're perfectly curved out here, which is always nice to see. We obviously can't play the Reeve Soul, so we'll be keeping that for later on instead. I might even play that turn 3, depending on what he plays now. I might want to kill something like an Undercity Troll or a Valoran Warden, something on like that, depending on what he decides to drop right now. It's the Undercity Troll, so that will be being Reeve Souled next turn, I think. Just because I don't really want that hanging around for the time being. So, oh wow, that is insane. We've actually got 3 Lyssalana Huntmasters, so you're going to get Reeve Soul. Can't be regenerated as that requires 3 mana, so you go to the graveyard. We attack with the Thornbow. Do another 2 points of damage. There we go. And then next turn, like I said, would be Lyssalana. Lyssalana, then probably the massive Jagged Scar at some point. I'll drop that in eventually. Okay, so we've played a 2-3 Citadel Castellan. At least we've got a blocker for that next turn in the Lyssalana, so we'll drop the Swamp here. I think we'll just skip combat, funnily enough, considering that that the Citadel Castellan will easily kill our Thornbow Archer. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe next turn another Lyssalana, and then follow that up with... Okay, so he's got no green open now, which is good for me, because that basically now means... Okay, that means he won't swing, because he won't have like a wild size or something open, so that makes me fairly happy. Ooh, very nice. We've managed to find the Nissa as well, so how much mana have we got? So if we find more mana, I will be playing Nissa, which will be kind of hilarious, so... Won't be swinging this turn, just skip attack. We'll just drop another Lyssalana. Yes, please. I might keep one back in reserve. I think 2 is enough for the time being. So, I'll probably drop a Jagged Scar Archers next turn. Okay, so we've played a Topham Freeblade. That's fine. Wonder if he's going to swing. Ah, he's been replaced by the AI. Okay, that's interesting time to tap out. I'm not sure I would have gone that early, but hey-ho. So, I don't think we'll be swinging this turn. We'll just skip attack. We'll just drop the Jagged Scar Archers for now. Generate 2 more elf tokens, so we'll pump it up to a 6/6. There we go. Drop a big fatty. Oh no, it's 7/7, sorry, because it counts as an elf on its own, doesn't it? So, otherwise it'd come down and be immediately destroyed if we played it on its own. So, automatically comes down as a 1/1 plus 6 bonus elves. The other thing that would make this even better would be a... what's the word I'm looking for? Let's drop the Thornbow Archers here. Generate 2 more elf tokens. There we go. And then we're going to swing with the big fat fatty. We got the Chorus of Might as well. If we wanted to, say for example, push through some trample damage here. So if he blocks with all 3 of these, which I don't think he will. I'm just going to Chorus of Might you now. That goes up to a 20-20. That's lethal. Wow. Okay, that's a good start. I'll roll on to game number 2. Okay, guys, here we are for game number 2. We're playing a rank 25, Steve 34. And I'm going to keep that. It's potentially a bad idea, but I'm on curve at the moment, so I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, Steve 34. I can't believe how fast that first game was. That was just pure insanity, how quickly I went through that. Ooh, very nice. We even found the Dwyen as well. So we're going to be hoping to draw it into a couple of mana over the next couple of turns. We should be able to hang in there with the Reeve Soul, the Elvish Visionary, and the Thornbow Archers for the time being, though. We'll be hoping to draw into at least 2 more land to get the Lyssalana and the Dwyen down. So we're playing white-green again. Interesting. So he's played nothing so far, which is good for me. Okay, so we'll drop down the mana, swing with the Thornbow, drop the Elvish Visionary post-combat. So we push through 2 damage this turn. Yeah, a lot of people just still haven't bothered with the deck box. Most people just go for the Homeless Jace in the Wasteland, as Hakeem likes to put it. Come on, draw me into a mana. Mana! Boom! There we go, there's the 3rd mana. So I'm hoping to draw into a 4th mana next turn, and then we'll be looking at a pretty good place right then. So he's managed to find a Valoran Wardens, which we will potentially Reeve Soul this turn, just so I can push through more damage. Ah, there's the 4th mana that we need, and it is the perfect colour as well, because it's a we already have the 2 green. We can wait for the Gilt Leaf Winnower, that can wait for now, but we'll play the Forest, we'll Reeve Soul you right now, and then next turn we can drop the Lyssalana, then the Dwynen, so we are in a fantastic position again. It's like the game loves us right now. It's like we've just curved out absolutely perfectly both games so far, with like exactly the right cards. Always helps with playing a favourable deck such as the Renown deck, which we've played twice in a row. That's pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever played Renown twice in a row. It's not the most popular of decks. And he's got nothing yet. What's he going to play, if anything? Just wondering what he's got here. He's not played anything yet. He's played nothing. Okay, that's interesting. Has he got nothing to play? So we'll play at the Rogue's Passage here. We've got the Golgari Guildgate for the Gilt Leaf Winnower, which makes me extremely happy. Again, this game is being extremely favourable right now. So we'll push through 3 more damage there, and then we'll drop our Lyssalana, our token generator. It's not the worst thing if that were to get destroyed right now, although I can't really see what he would be able to destroy it with, being green-white. The only kind of like removal, quote unquote, would be something like a Wild Size or something like that, in which he would like be able to pump up something big to push through damage. So he's only played a Topham Freeblade, which is fine by me because it's pretty terrible. So we'll drop the Golgari Guildgate. We haven't got a Dwynen's Elite because, you know, this is just fantastically good right now. We'll drop the Dwynen pre-combat because that way we get the pump up to all of our cards. I won't swing with the token generator just because, you know, I'm worried about a Wild Size. I don't mind losing either of these two, but the token generator is something I want to keep around. So he's going to let that go through, another 4 points of damage. I mean, the only thing we really need right now would be the only way to really perfectly round this off would be the Shaman of the Pack, just because I think we've already got lethal in that regards. Yeah, we do. So I'm guessing he's got a Titanic Growth or something, yeah. So, you know, this is why I didn't want to swing with this card last turn, like suspecting that he'd have that Titanic Growth or something. Okay, and he's also played Knight of the Pilgrim's Road, which is interesting because what do I play here? I can do the Gilt Leaf Winnower to get rid of the Knight of the Pilgrim's Road, which I think I'm probably going to do. I'll do that pre-combat, just because, and he's been replaced by the AI, of course he has, because he knows that that's about to get destroyed, and I can push through a huge amount. I think I can push through lethal here, actually. That's pretty big for me. Yeah, I think this is lethal. I think he can only block. Yeah, that's lethal. Fantastic. So, some pretty spectacular wins. Games 1 and 2. And roll on game number 3. Okay guys, here we are for game number 3. We're playing a rank 31. I'll double check what his name was in a second. That we're not keeping. That we can possibly get away with. I am Caesar. You can't actually spell Caesar apparently, but whatever. Yeah, we can get away with this. I'm hoping we can draw into that 3rd mana fairly quickly. So we'll start off with the Swamp, and then hopefully we also get maybe a better turn 2 play. So I'm hoping for that Elvish Visionary potentially, because I'd rather get more value out of the Dwynen's Elite. I will play it on turn 2 if I have to, but okay, so Evolving Wilds. It's not too bad, it means he's got a tap land and won't be playing anything straight away. Yeah, I think this is the highest rank I've ever been. I've never actually been up to rank 30, so this could be interesting. So he's gone for the black mana. Okay, so we've actually got a 3rd mana, so we could potentially play out Deathbridge Shaman next turn. Do I skip this turn and get more value out of the Dwiner's Elite later on? I think I will, actually. I'm not in a particularly dire place right now, so I feel as though I could rather get the greater value out of the card rather than kind of waste it. Okay, so he's played Jace, so we've got blue-black. So I'm looking at mill, question mark? That would be my guess. Okay, so let's play the Deathbridge Shaman. We also have the Jagged Scar Archers, a nice big drop to come down next couple of turns. I like to drop this card when I've got plenty of elves down already, just because, you know, value. So yeah, I'm going to assume either some kind of like blue-black control or blue-black mill. Okay, so he's reef-sold it. That's fine by me. You do that. So I'm guessing he's going to toss away... He's going to look for a card and maybe toss away something that he doesn't want. So he's got to throw away 2 cards here. So Claustrophobia and something else. So there goes the Deathbridge Shaman drop. So he's threw away Claustrophobia. Interesting. And also a Graveblade Marauder. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so we've got the 4th mana. So we can't play Lissalana yet because we're still missing the 1 green mana. So let's just throw down another Deathbridge Shaman and be done with that. So yeah, we need the 4th mana, so any kind of green mana would be fantastic right now, as that'll allow me to get both the Lissalana and the Guiltleaf Winnower down. So he's reading the bones, so he's doing nothing this turn. He loses 2 life. He gets to scry 2, or does he get to draw 2? No, he gets to draw 2. Right, so he's found a 4th mana in the Dimir Guildgate, and he's drawing and discarding a card with the Jace. See, I was hoping this would be a slightly longer game, otherwise the video is going to be very short. I'm so glad he's managed to throw away the Priest of the Blood right there. Okay, so he's going to reduce down that by 1. That's fine by me. That will get taken down fairly soon, I hope. Oh, wow. So we've managed to find lots of black mana, but no green mana so far. So I think we'll just swing with the Deathbridge Shaman at Jace right now. Because I don't want him getting any further pumped up. And then I think we'll just play the Dwynen. And then we could potentially play Jagged Scar Archers next turn. So this gets us 2 cards. 2 cards? No, we get a card and a token, so we get 2 creatures. That would be the much better way of putting it. 2 creatures. So I'd rather not let Jace get up to his ultimate. Would be nice. I'm tempted to Guiltleaf Winnower that. I mean, I'd like to Jagged Scar Archers it, but it would have been better. It almost would have been better if I played Jagged... Oh no, I can't actually play Jagged Scar Archers yet, so it's going to have to be a Guiltleaf Winnower on the Darkslick Drake, and then swing at everything with the Jace, I think. So I'm wondering which one he's going to... He's going to -2 that one, -2/0 that one. So yeah, unless I get a green mana here, which I did not, so Guiltleaf Winnower will be the play here. So we'll destroy you. He gets to draw a card. Yeah, I was wondering what his game plan is here, whether or not he is a mill deck or whether or not, so let's keep picking on Jace because I don't want him getting anywhere near his ultimate. If I can keep him down quite a bit, I don't mind, what's the word I'm looking for? Okay, so there we go. Got him down to 2. So I could potentially kill him next turn, depending on what else he plays. So he will go plus... Oh, Languish. That is kind of sad panda, but never mind. So yeah, this is definitely like blue-black control if he's playing Languish. So he has to get rid of a Gravedigger, and he +1s Jace. So I could really do with that green mana right now, game. Come on, green mana, green mana. Rubbing the deck, guys, rubbing the deck. Top deck of the green. Oh my god, I never knew that worked. So we'll be playing Lissalana this turn, and then Jagged Scar, and then Jagged Scar. So, yeah. Hopefully we can recover fairly quickly. I would love an Evo Leap would be great right about now as well. Oh, come on! Not the Reeve Soul! I was just about to start recovering, and he's playing a Jurabai Lurker? Blah, 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 blah. Well, that was annoying. This is where I like top deck an Evo Leap next. Maybe I shouldn't have played that, but... So he's +2/0'd his own card. I think this could be a loss, just because blue-black control seems to be a particular... Well, at least I can Reef Soul that. So I don't want to play any of the green mana, because I want to be able to play out a Jagged Scar Archers this turn. There we go. Let's play out one creature. That makes me really sad, Panda. He's able to destroy my Lissalana Huntmaster, but Necromantic Summons. So put target creature from graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Oh, great. And he's got Spell Mastery, so what does he get to put on the battlefield? He gets to put the Murklurker back, so that gets -2 zeroed. That makes me very sad. Yeah, that Languish was pretty brutal. And I don't think I'm doing anything anytime soon here, so let's just play out another, what's it called, Jagged Scar Archers. At least I can potentially make one of these unblockable and just keep like kind of smacking Jace in the face to get him nowhere near his ultimate ability. Which makes me slightly happier. So he's going to swing at my face. I'll take 4 damage and he gains lifelink as well, I think. At least I won't need to push through the Rogue's Passage potentially, depending on what else he's got. So we just skip blocking there, as you know, I don't really want to toss away either of these. So what's Jace going to do this turn then? Is he still yet to... Okay, so he's played the Darkslip Drake, so something like, say for example, a Dwynen's Elite would be fantastic here, as I could actually then snipe that with one of my... So which one is he targeting? Oh no, he's pulling a spell back, so I'm guessing... What's he going to play? I'm guessing Reeve Soul, maybe? So you may cast a target instance or sorcery spell from your graveyard this turn. If that card would be put into your graveyard this turn, exile it instead. So he didn't do anything. He just -2 Jace for no reason. Very weird. Okay, so we're just going to play the Evo Leap out. Oh my god, why would you do that game? Ugh. Okay, I can actually tap both of these and kill the Darkslip Drake this turn. There we go. Because he didn't +2 Jace, or +1 Jace, which is weird. At least I can punch that in the face twice, send it to the graveyard. There we go. And we have the Evo Leap down as well, so we can potentially just keep digging for elves now if he tries to destroy them in future, which is nice. So that's a great card to find. So we're not out of this game yet. It's not looking good, but he's in a pretty good place. So depending on what else we find the next couple of turns. Another Guiltleaf Winnower would be great. Erebos' Titan. Oh, that's not good. So he's going to -2 zero my Jagged Scar Archer. Swing at my face. Okay, so take another 4 points of damage. I go down to 12. So I could do with like another Guiltleaf Winnower would be fantastic right about now. Although we do find Lissalana, which isn't too bad. So I can't actually swing at Jace here, annoyingly, so I'm going to have to skip attack. So I might have to take like 9 damage this turn. Or I could double block that 5/5 or even the 4/6. So do I let this go through or do I kill one of these? That is the question. I mean, I could double block. I can't even like sacrifice one of them either, so I think I'm just going to skip blocking here. It's probably a bad idea. So I go down to 3. But I can't really block. So I'm wondering which one's going to get minus... Oh no, he's gone ultimate. No? Has he gone ultimate? No, -2 zero. What's he playing at? That is weird. Oh, another Languish. And I've got nowhere to sacrifice these. Great, so that's GG. Okay, so that's a poor way to end off the particular series, but hey ho, I've had trouble with blue-black control before with this deck, so unless you get like, unless I had like the perfect combination of cards like I did in the first 2 games, that was always going to be a struggle. So the Languish is always a problem as well. Languish is such a good value card, especially against an elf deck where nothing has a power greater than 4/4 except a huge Jagged Scar Archers, which even then I think would die after having every other elf wiped out. But yeah, so I'm not sure what to do for the next one. I'm thinking either revisit Thopters or also potentially look at a land destruction. I thought land destruction slash kind of like something revolving around land. So I was thinking of maybe going for something like Zendikar's Royal and also land destruction in the same game. So I might do that, which could be quite interesting. So yeah, that might be something to do for the next series. But I will leave it here for now. As always, guys, don't forget to comment and like if you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.